Good evening, guys. It's the final day of Metallica weekend and we are finishing off tonight with Orion. Now this again has been on the request list for a very long time, so again I'm sorry that it's taken so long to get to it, but I'm really excited to do it tonight. The only Orion that I know is Orion's belt, which is the constellation named after, I'm guessing, some kind of Greek god. Was he some kind of hunter or something like that? So I don't know if the song is about him somehow, or whether it's an ode to the constellation, but or whether it's about any of it. I don't know. But anyway, I'll jump straight in. This is Metallica Orion. Let's go. I love the bass line. I need to turn it up a little bit. Listen to that bass there. Is that still the bass? Oh, is it? Just, sorry, that bit then. That sounded like it was a really thick, that had a really thick sound. It sounded like it was the bass. But the only thing that's confusing me is I could also hear a bass line, so I don't know if they've double tracked it. So let me know, was that bass? And if so, how does he do that live? Do they sacrifice an actual bass line when they do it live? That's if it is bass, I don't know. It just sounded like it was a bass really, really high up the fretboard. But anyway, let's go back. what's coming. This is incredible. Listen to the bass again. And just like that, nice. Heavier drums, kick drums coming in. Oh, is that the bass? Oh, I think that's bass. I should have paused through that song. I've got so much I want to say. The thing that sticks out the most for me in this song is the bass. I'm pretty sure that was a bass playing the solo right at the very beginning of the song. I don't know what it is. I think I've got a bit of a soft spot for bass. I'm often kind of listening out for it, and I quite like it when it's played well. And in this song throughout, bass was the theme. there was times where I just thought, you know, when people say like, when people start a motorbike and they say, can you hear that? Can you hear the engine purr? It felt like that with the bass at sometimes. The bass was just going for it, and I just felt like saying, it sounds like it's purring. It sounds like he's not even playing it. It sounds like it's playing itself almost. It sounds like it's just rolling off his fingers. Incredible. Then, that drop, I'm going to say bridge. I just felt like I was floating at times. I felt like I was in, and I don't know whether I've primed myself a little bit by talking about, maybe it's about Orion, the constellation, but I felt like I was watching a scene in a space movie where someone's doing a bit of a walk through space or floating through space, and this would have been the soundtrack to that scene. It was amazing. And the other thing that I noticed as well, the guitars often harmonise, and it's not just this song. I've heard it in other songs as well. I heard it in Creeping Death, and I don't know whether I'm just becoming more aware of it because I'm listening to more Metallica, but I can't think of many other bands that do that. Tell me, is that a thing that they are? Is that a thing that they do quite a lot? I think it adds real depth to the sound, which is great. And then the last thing that I wanted to pause for was, we always come back up in a Metallica song. You have that breakdown and then you always finish on a high. And I was just about to pause and say, that saying that says what goes up must come down. Well, with a Metallica song, it's the opposite, because whatever comes down always comes back up. And it always goes back to this kind of, well, from what I've heard anyway, I'm saying always, I've heard like 5 songs by them. But from what I've heard, what goes down always comes back up. I'm starting to really appreciate Metallica. I'm starting to get a real feel of their talent as a whole. I was going to say I don't think I've heard a poor song yet by them, but to be fair, you guys aren't going to suggest a poor song by them, really. Who wants to watch someone react to a crappy song? But it's not just that these songs aren't bad. Each song is actually exquisite in what they do, how they deliver it, the subtlety, the technicality, the energy when I watch the live versions. I love it. I love it. Thank you very, very much for suggesting Orion. And this does close Metallica Weekend. I have loved every single song that I've listened to this weekend, and I've really enjoyed it. Let me know, guys, is there another weekend that you'd like me to do? Is there a particular band that you'd like me to delve into a little bit more? And maybe in another 2 or 3 weeks I can do another weekend with a band. Let me know, guys. I would love to know. Thanks very much for watching. If you have liked the video, then make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Click your notifications bell on. I do reactions every day. Weekends, Friday to Sunday is metal, and Monday to Thursday is any other. If you're a metal fan but you like to dabble in other genres as well, then this channel is for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good night. See you soon.